You know, I thought it was just driving traffic that drove me crazy. No, I realized that, parking is just a whole nother thorn in my side. So I have my own little space at the Jizzle, cool. And, but it's in between two of my residents. And let's just say they're not the strongest parkers in the world. So every day is like a new mystery. Who's going to give me enough room on both sides of my vehicle so that I don't tack their doors? Such a mystery. And they're very sweet people, both of them. So I always try to park with the intention of they can't park. That 85% of the time, that works. Sometimes mornings like this, it's a gamble. Because if I don't park perfect with maybe a little bit more on the right than the left because the person that parks to my right has a Tesla and they don't drive or park that great, I've seen both. And the one on my left tends to do okay sometimes depending on how he feels if he don't feel like parking diagonally. But if my door accidentally taps his door, he has the most sensitive car alarm in creation. And it's loud as hell and irritated as fuck. So the games begin before I even get into my office. I'll be like, yeah, just testing these bars, huh? Motherfuckers. Parking's a thing for me. I know I have so many things. I guess these are my ticks. Parking's a thing for me, especially in public, because I think there's no fucking consideration for another person in their car. Well, very little by many. Yeah, like, fuck it, I'm parking. And it's always people with either they got these extra wide ass trucks that they trying to squeeze into a compact, which I have some empathy for when you have places that just don't have wide spaces. All right, whatever. So you're going to take a 1.5 compacts. Fine. I would never try to park next to you anyway. But I'm talking about people where there's regular size spaces and they ain't even driving a regular size car. And they hella far over. And see, here's the shit. It's never when you first pull up, when you really need this to not happen. You're like, oh, cool. Ain't nobody really on the side of me. Which is why I always try to park on the corners or catch my handicap spot. Yeah, bitch, because my slapper be slapping. Yes, my handy slapper. Always look for that spot first. But sometimes you don't look out. So you got to get in between some fools. And I'll be like, okay, this one to the right. Maybe there's nobody on your left. Cool. You come back to the car, though. And you got somebody that assumes you like the size of a broomstick. We know this is not the case here, okay? So I pulled up at a Safeway one time and I couldn't get in my car. Like I couldn't open the door, not even a quarter of the way. And this wasn't even because I'm just a big girl. Blood, you can't drive. Whoever the fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I almost lost it. I almost could have been a world star clip and I had to calm down. But what I had to do was go get one of the cool ass clerks from inside Safeway that I'm straight with. Like, hey, I need you to, and he was skinny as fuck. So I was like, I need you to get in my car and pull back because these two motherfuckers on the side of me got me crunched in. I took a picture. I think I posted that shit. I was so irritated. Oh, I was so irritated. It's like just 0 to 1,000,000 in 2 seconds. Because here's the shit. They'd have been mad had I told them fucking car doors up trying to get in and or out of my car. Nobody thinks of that shit. Oh my gosh, I know you didn't hit my car. Oh, I know that. Whatever the attitude would have been, guess what? You would not have been rightfully in your feelings because you did the dumbass parking. People, it's not just driving. Driving is only half of that battle. Parking. Because people pull up. Like I pulled into the parking lot last week and my car's kind of wide. And these cats was sitting, the way I pulled in, they was in front of me, hanging out the car, chilling. Somebody sitting in the other car. But he was watching me so close, I was like, oh, this must be his car next to me. Because I had to park in between two people. And he looked nervous. Hey, not your girl. One whoop. I know how to fucking park. I know how to fucking drive. Okay? I pulled in one swoop, didn't have to make no adjustments. He looked at me and gave me I was like, yeah, nigga, I know. Fuck out of here. Politely got out my shit. I was like, why you look so amazed? I understand why he looked amazed, because people don't give a fuck when they park, especially in these parking lots. And then it's always the shopping centers. I hate shopping center parking lots. You know, and don't let it be Target or Wally World. Oh Lord, nobody knows how to do shit there, but just wait for the next moment to be a World Star clip. I'll be like, for real? And I have literally had to suck in my titties in my little gut and slide into my car. And, bitch, I got 2 replacement hips. If I dislocate a hip trying to get in my motherfucking car, it's gonna be problems. Okay? I'm just saying, lots of information there, lots to unpack. That's why I ain't unpacking my fat ass to get out of no damn car when people could have parked right. But today's gonna be a grand day. Yeah. Because I've posted notices to my residents that can't park. Yes, I have. Yeah, because I'm not the only one who's had this problem. Like, you are in space number da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It appears, and I take a picture, it appears that you tend to park not all the way in your space. This is a hazard. If you do not park properly, guess what? Parking space go bye-bye. Parking spaces are like gold here. And I know that sounds like a shitty thing to do, but sometimes if you don't say it, it's like you let people think that what they doing is okay. This fucked up way of being and existing and just not caring about anyone around you at all times is cool. And no one says anything. And then they be feeling entitled. That's how entitlement grows. I am the entitlement killer. I don't allow myself to feel entitled, and I'm not going to spread that motherfucking toxicity to anyone else, especially in the world of parking.